Hey, I just wanted to show you a little session we did at the park this afternoon. It's a beautiful day and wanted to give you a little bit of an insight of just what Smokey works on day to day in his training sessions outside the house. What we're doing here is just getting him comfortable with a little bit more distance. So, he has the power loop on and a long line. I'm just kind of adjusting his collar there, and then he's working on a sit stay. So, what this looks like is I'm asking him to sit. I don't actually say stay, but I imply it, and then I come in and I feed him and pay him. And throughout the training with Smokey, sometimes he can be a little bit pushy about me adjusting equipment. And so I practice it a lot because it's a pushy behavior, but it's typically an indicator of I'm uncomfortable. And so I mess with his equipment and then I feed him and then we just go about our work. And so it just becomes a very normal part of life for him. Just kind of carving that time into our training session day to day so that when I'm at home, and I'm just putting a collar on him or adjusting his ear or, whatever, that it's not anything that's like to be worried about for him. So now we're just working on positioning on the heel. So I'm holding the end of this 10-foot line. So I'm actually, you can kind of see it right here in the frame dragging. I'm not using any leash pressure anymore. And so leash pressure is a great way to communicate with our dogs where we want them to be, the position we want them to be in. Now I'm strictly just using e-collar, my language, and my body language to help him understand where I want him to be as I kind of strip away some of that leash work there. So really, really good for him. It shows me that he's able to be tuned in with me and pay attention to what I'm asking him to do. And so it just creates a lot of depth with his training. And of course, we're out at a park. And so just even right there, just adjusting his equipment again and then just paying him every single time so he gets more and more comfortable with that stuff. Just it's not anything to be worried about. You don't need to push me around when I adjust your equipment, so I will correct him if he gets pushy, like if he tries to nose me away or kind of lean into me. All of it's always the little things with these pushier dogs of I just nope, this is what's happening. And then right here, this is different. I'm just giving some affection by rubbing his chest, and we've talked about this before where I want it to be something that's really calm. I don't want affection to bring adrenaline and excitement with him. I want it to be very calm and relaxing. And so that is something that's been huge, just helping him understand, because he learns quickly. He learns heel quickly. He learns down quickly. But where he's going to come into trouble is if we allow those pushy behaviors to run. That's going to be where he's going to become the most obnoxious, is if we allow him to be pushy. So even as I work his heel position here, there's often times that I'm turning into him and I want him to cater to my space. If he tries to get silly and kind of play with my feet, then I correct him, because that's just a pushy behavior of, I don't want to heel, I'd rather play. And I'm saying, nope, Smokey, it's time to work. And so this can be a very just matter of fact with him. And then I'm coming in and rewarding him for the food. And what happens is the dogs start to enjoy training, is because it becomes just a way of life, and then we're always bringing that food in so that we have that really positive reward. But we are going to correct things as they come up if he is just refusing to work for whatever reason. But he did really great at the park here. The trainer filming me is somebody that works with me, and she's working the other dog we're training right now. And so she's just had an opportunity to get a little bit of film as I working with him. There was some kids playing over at the playground. There was a couple of dogs running around behind us chasing a ball. And so just working on a lot of being neutral with the environment and the world so that he can engage more with us than the stimulating things in the world. So a little demonstration here as we get kind of closer. It gets harder to pay attention. He wants to play. These two play really well together. And so, him wanting to engage with her, but I'm asking him to down, I'm asking him to heel, I'm asking him to focus, is hard, but it shows that we've put a lot of work into the relationship that he and I have. And that's going to be the next step as he gets ready, in the next little bit to come home, of having you work him through this so that he's seeing you in this leadership role, this leadership light where he's putting your needs above his impulse control issues or focus issues, and he's choosing to pay more attention to you. So really good. I even tested him here by putting him in the middle of the dog and then him and then me, and so he has every opportunity to break the heel, and then if he does, we would just work through that. And so what working through that might be, I pull up on the leash if I need it, using e-collar, body language, redirecting him, and then getting him to be more obedient as we get closer to the dog. So really good for him here. We just kind of hung out here for a second and just had the dogs practice relaxing, and they did great. It was a great day.